For fast, cheap, and reliable NBA 2K19 MT, visit the link down below in the description and use code MASSIVE for 5% off all orders. So welcome back to another prospect rebuild here in NBA 2K19. In today's video, we are going to be doing a Cameron Reddish Bulls rebuild. I think this would be a great fit for this nice, young, solid core. Cameron Reddish would slide into that small forward role, which they really don't have anybody too decent right now. They went on in the offseason, they signed Jabari Parker in hopes that he would be their small forward. Kind of hasn't panned out for them too much. They obviously have a nice young core with Dunn, Markin, and Levine, Wendell Carter Jr., who for some reason this game has in the G League right now. I'm going to call him up. I mean, I'm sure he would progress a little bit better in the G League, but I also need a starting center because Robin Lopez is awful. So Wendell Carter Jr. going to be getting some time in the big boy league. They also just traded for Melo, which you saw. I mean, I think they had to, like, I don't even know. I think they, like, received more assets trading for Melo, which I don't really understand, like, why. Like, he's not a good player by any means, but, like, I don't know. I feel like the Melo hate's a little bit up there, but what are you gonna do? Oh my God, Robin Lopez, yikes. But this team is pretty young, pretty decent. I will be drafting Cameron Reddish on them no matter what. But for the rest of the first season, I'm gonna send Chandler Hutchinson to the G League. That is definitely something I want to do, get his overall up a little bit. So let's see right now. I think trading Jabari Parker and Robin Lopez is definitely something I want to do, because Jabari Parker experiment did not work out here at all. So let's see some offers I can get. See some offers. I'm sure the offers won't be that bad. I mean, he's 79 overall at small forward, 2.5 stars, not horrible. Thon Maker, no thanks. I can always get Kevin Love. I feel like I can always do that. Mike Conley wouldn't be bad. John Collins if I needed a power forward. Buddy Hield could be a good bench piece. Levert, it's not horrible. I don't really want to give up Portis though. Let me go. Let's just take Buddy Hield. We also have to swap second round picks. Not the end of the world. We can do that. So he's going to be our sixth man off the bench for us. Levine's obviously going to be starting, and now I want to trade Melo to a contender. I'm going to try to trade Melo and Robin Lopez together, and that is going to be it. So Carmelo Anthony, Robin Lopez. Hopefully I can get an offer from Melo. Who knows though? So let's see what I can get for these two. Come on, game. I will take somebody young and somebody cheap. Taurean Prince, honestly, yes. And we also pick up Miles Plumlee, who I will trade in the offseason. So Prince is going to start at small forward for us. That's honestly not even that bad. So it's a really young lineup for the first season. Buddy Hield's going to be getting around 26 minutes. Portis around 20. And then Denzel Valentine around like 12. Arcidiacono is not going to play. It's going to be somebody else. I'll give him to Shaq Harrison. Actually, you know what? I'll let Arcidiacono play. I'll let him. The same overall. He's a little bit younger. He's going to get around 8 minutes. 32 here. Prince 30. Marketing. I want to go 35 as well. Wendell Carter Jr. 34. I'll actually go 33, 31, and then I'll just do 15 here, and I'll do 11 to Arcidiacono. So that's going to be the rotation for the rest of the year. Dunn, Levine, Prince, Markkanen, and Carter Jr. Off the bench, Hield, Portis, Valentine, and Arcidiacono. So it's not a great team, not a horrible team. I'm going to see we end up with Cameron Reddish, and I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. So we did not have a good end to the first year. 21-61. I mean, it's just a better pick. I'll take Harden MVP. Probably going to happen in real life. Doncic Rookie of the Year. Most likely going to happen. Dinwiddie, Davis, Clint Capella, and Nick Nurse does get Coach of the Year. So we're probably going to end up firing this whole coaching staff after this year. I'm not trying to tank again. Currently, we are projected to get the, looks like, second overall pick. So, I mean, I could have Zion or RJ Barrett, but I'm going to live with Cameron Reddish. That's what I'm going to do. Buddy Hield off the bench was our second leading scorer. Okay. Marketing, not bad. Taurean Prince, I'll take. Chris Dunn, I'm sure played good defense. Carter Jr. I'd like a few more boards, but I can live with that. I would probably eventually like him to be my 6th or 7th man. So we're going to sit in these playoffs. Probably going to be Raptors and Warriors like it always is. But yeah, I think Cameron Reddish would be a really good fit for the Bulls in real life. I think they need a small forward. Obviously, Denzel Valentine never turned into much, but a bench piece, I think Bulls fans are probably going to yell at me down in the comment section. But yeah, I think he would be a good, solid player for him. I think he would be another scoring option because they don't really have a ton besides Levine right now. I know Marketing can kind of score a little bit, but other than that, Dunn's defense, like Valentine's not scoring. Well, yes, Bobby Portis is kind of a defensive-oriented player, and then you also look at the guy like Wendell Carter Jr., who's a good, solid defensive center, can be a good rebounder or something like that, but probably not going to score or be a third scorer or something like that. So I think that's why Reddish would be a good piece to add to this team. So the Warriors end up beating the Raptors, I think, in 6, and Curry is the Finals MVP. So let's head into this offseason. Coaching staff is getting fired. Hopefully I have enough money. Yes, we do. Jim Boylan, I think, yeah, goodbye. Noah Finley, I'm just clearing house right here. And our CFO, Benjamin Hamilton, actually has good ratings, so I can keep him, keep one piece of this team. You know what? When I have the money, I feel obligated to go after Pop. We'll take Peterson as well. And head scout, we're going to go with James Graham. And hopefully there's an A trainer here, and there is in Randy Martin. So hopefully I can afford all these guys. and we get the last 2, so we're all set. So Popovich is probably the most expensive head coach in the league at this point. I think John Morant would also be a good fit for this team, and we ended up with the first overall pick. Okay. Well, I'm obviously not going to be using that on Cam Reddish because I doubt he's going to go that high overall. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I just sent Plumlee to Golden State, as you saw. I'm going to send Felicio, hopefully, to Golden State as well. They want to give me Plumlee for him. That's not going to happen. Anybody want to give me a first-round pick? I highly doubt it, but I'll just take 2 seconds from Milwaukee and not let them get any superstar free agents. So I don't think there's really many people I want to trade here. I think I'm going to try to package all 3 of these guys. Hutchinson doesn't progress that well. Like a first-round pick from the Grizzlies next year is not unprotected. It is. And Chandler Parsons, I'm going to do that trade in hopes that they get really bad and like maybe Marc Gasol leaves them or something. I do need to trade Chandler Parsons now. So maybe somebody wants him. Warriors want to give me Iguodala. No. D'Anthony Melton's not bad, but I'm trying to get some really solid players. I'm not trying to go youth movement for this whole team. So we're going to send him to Utah for a lottery protected first in 2021. I could just take him with the first overall pick, but like there's no point in really doing that because I know Zion or RJ Barrett's going to go number 1 or maybe even John Morant. So I probably could move down and get a couple assets. If I move down to like pick 3, would you give me your unprotected first next year? Oh, they don't even have their unprotected first next year. Would you give me, like, I'm not going to cheese this game too much. Like, give me Cedi Osman. Seriously? All right, you know what? I'll just drop him first overall. I don't really care, and I'll see you guys at rookie signings. So Cam Reddish is a 78 overall. He will be starting at small forward this whole video, maybe shooting guard. I mean, but I doubt I'm trading Levine. Then we got Matisse Thybulle. I don't know who this is in the second round. 68 overall is not horrible. So Prince is coming back. He's going to come off the bench next year for us. Arcidiacono for $1 million. I'll give him that qualifying. I mean, I'm sure he wasn't great, but I mean, I can still live with it. So I do have somebody in mind I want in free agency, and it is Kyrie Irving. Probably not going to sign with us, but honestly, it's worth a try. Oh my God. Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to get Kyrie. That's for the moment. Bobby Portis is also here. He has no offers at the moment, so I'm not going to try to do anything with that. So we're going to... Oh, I might have to renounce. Oh, wait, no, I do not have to renounce the rights on him. But I'm going to renounce the rights on everybody else. Hopefully, Portis doesn't get an offer right here. He still does not have one. I would like to re-sign him after this, after I re-sign Kyrie. Portis, still no offers, so we're good. Not going to renounce the rights. And Kyrie Irving is now on this team. So not a bad pickup. Bobby Portis is going to hopefully come back. We're still his only offer, I believe. Yes, we are. And still thinks he's worth more money, I guess. And we're still his only offer, and he ends up accepting that. So we're actually not even paying him that much money. I think that was like, what, 28 divided by 3 is like, I don't even know. How much are we paying him annually? We're paying him like, yeah, $8 million. That's not bad at all. So let me just see where we're at right now. We have 1-2 in the point guard department. Okay. Cam Reddish is going to go to small forward. He's just going to start there, and he actually goes up 1 overall. Just because I do want him to start. So I don't really think I'm going to be making any big signings or trades with this team for this first or second year, technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would maybe like to trade. Like, Markkanen's obviously going to start. Maybe I might trade Chris Dunn and Bobby Portis in hopes for a... I don't even know. I'm up in the air right now. I'm really up in the air because I'm not going to give our worst overall starter not a backup. That just doesn't really seem smart to me. So I will sign a backup center. Anyone I can afford here, like Tyler Zeller on a 1-year deal. I'll give him $2.5 million. Hopefully he takes that, and he does. So he's going to be off the bench for us. Probably not going to get a ton of minutes, so I may make a trade at the start of next year, but probably not, though. So we're good for now, and I'll see you guys at the start of the second year. So this is going to be the rotation for the second season. Kyrie Irving, Zach LaVine, Cam Reddish. I want to see you looking pretty clean in that Bulls jersey. Lauri Markkanen, and then Wendell Carter Jr. Off the bench, we got Buddy Hield, Chris Dunn, Taurean Prince, and Bobby Portis. Tyler Zeller will be the 10th man in case Portis fouls out or whatever ends up happening. Is Thybulle on a 2-year deal? Because if he is, I could send him to the G League. Or is it just 1 year? If it's 1 year, I'm just going to... Oh, no, he actually has 4 years. So I'm going to send him to the G League. Maybe he'll end up being something decent. Could be a 10th man for us, whatever. But this team's looking much improved. Really excited to see how they do. Hopefully a high seed in the Eastern Conference, and I'll see you guys at the end of the second season. So end of season number 2, Steph Curry MVP, 49 and 33. Not as good as I wanted to be, but we're still a young team. Curry MVP, Zion, Rookie of the Year. He ended up going number 2 overall to the Heat. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man. Kawhi, Defensive Player of the Year. Colin Sexton, Most Improved. And Nick Nurse does get Coach of the Year. So we end up, as it looks like, well, I can't even find us, a 3 seed in the Eastern Conference, around where I was expecting this team to be. I can honestly can't complain too much. Probably going to look to get a better starting center this offseason. I don't think Wendell Carter Jr. is bad at any means. I just don't think he's going to be championship caliber, at least in the first 3 years of his career. So Kyrie led us in scoring. That was LaVine. Markkanen wasn't too bad. Wendell Carter Jr., I mean, he's honestly not horrible. I just feel like I would rather have a scoring center. I know everybody gets mad whenever I trade like young guys or don't start them, saying that they don't put up good stats. I know. I just like what I like. Just chill out. Cam Reddish was 5th in scoring for us. Buddy healed off the bench. Done. Portis. So I think I'm going to look for a package with Portis, Prince, and maybe Dunn, and just kind of blow up our bench in hopes of getting a better starting center. But let's hop into these playoffs right now. We're taking on the Brooklyn Nets in the first round, who are not too good of a team. I would assume that we're probably going to beat them. We almost got to 50 wins. We lost the last game of the year to the Knicks, which kind of sucked. It would have given us 50 wins, but you know what happens. We end up beating the Brooklyn Nets in 5 games and now taking on the Miami Heat, who do have Zion Williamson. I'm sure they still have like Whiteside and Dragic and guys like that, Justice Winslow. So we end up beating them in game 1. I think we're probably a much better team than them, to be honest. We're up 2-1 now. I would like to maybe win in 5, maybe 6, 3-1. Just put us in the East Finals, please. Thank you very much. And now we have to face Toronto. And Toronto is never fun to face, and it's the Warriors, and somehow the Clippers are in the West Finals. Makes no sense. But we lose game 1 to Toronto. We win game 2. Okay, making it a little bit of a competition. Win game 3. All right, here comes the reality check, I think. Okay. I mean, I can't hop into this because I have a rule where I don't hop into any games but the finals in the first 2 seasons, but not gonna matter. We're gonna lose this one anyways. I'm gonna do this for a surprise. See how this ends up going, and we lose. Okay, I wasn't gonna hop in anyways. I don't really care if it was tied at like 122 with like a minute and a half left. Like, I'm not hopping in. It makes the videos way too long. The Warriors end up beating the Raptors again in 6. Steph Curry once again finals MVP. So 3rd and final offseason. I'm pretty excited to see how this team can do. I think I'm going to fire Popovich. I just don't think he's doing it well. I'm kidding. Chill out before you all get your panties in a twist. Calm down. So heading up to the draft, I don't think... Oh, my God. We have the 7th overall pick from the Grizzlies. I think we traded them. I honestly don't even remember what it was, but I'm going to try to maybe even move this pick as well. Like, if I do Portis in these 2 picks, can I get a solid, serviceable starting center? Miles Turner, but I don't really know. Like, this is what I mean. Drummond's like a big improvement, I would say. So, Andre Drummond, welcome to Chicago. You're going to be our new starting center. Bobby Portis is probably just going to come off the bench for us. So, we're looking pretty good right now. We're obviously not going to have any draft picks, but I don't really need another young guy on this team that's not even that good yet. We're going to take back Thibault, who's up to a 75 overall. Could be a trade piece if I look to move one. Now we have 3 free agents from the 2015 draft class, who I do want all of them back, just because A, they're good bench pieces, B, they're good trade pieces. So I'm going to pay them all. Hopefully they all come back on these deals. Hopefully none of them try to get greedy. Buddy Hield's going to go to the Cavs. I'm just going to match that. And the other 2 would just accept the deal. So it's not even that big of a deal. We're going to get all 3 of them back. I might end up making a trade with at least 1, maybe 2 of them. I think that would probably be best, just because I still think we're a little bit too young, a little bit too inexperienced. So let me just check out what we have right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you want to count Thibault, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm thinking maybe Taurean Prince is the guy that has to go right now. Taurean Prince and maybe Thibault and Dunn, in hopes of just like a really solid backup power forward, or maybe even, I don't know. We'll see. So let's just see what offers we get. I mean, it can't hurt to look. So Dunn, because I don't really need that backup point guard that much, because Kyrie's getting 35 minutes a night. Like, I don't really need somebody like that. So now we're going to do Prince and Thibault. We'll just see what offers we get. If we get anything good at maybe the power forward position, I can do that. If not, though, it's not the end of the world. So we're getting some decent offers. Like, Capella's not that bad. I honestly don't know, because Cam Reddish is starting. Like, that's what I do with these prospect rebuilds. They always start. I would maybe... Like, Levine's getting good. And I'm obviously not trading Markkanen. Probably not. I would consider maybe moving Levine if the offer's right. Like, maybe for an Oladipo who just had a horrible injury, man. I feel so bad. But Dunn and Taurean Prince, if I get, like, a really good shooting guard, I'm probably going to do it. Like, D'Angelo Russell. Like, Oladipo and Miles Turner, that's kind of hard to pass up. Chris Paul, I see. CJ McCollum and Yusuf Nurkic. Bradley Beal is good. Oh, man. What do I do? What do I do? Oladipo and Turner. That's, like, the only reason I'm hesitating. All right, we're going to make this trade. We're kind of giving up a lot of value, but we also pick up Miles Turner. If it was just Oladipo, I probably wouldn't do it. So we're going to end up moving. Where is he? Wendell Carter Jr. down to a power forward. He's going to be our backup to Markkanen there. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to sign a backup small forward now. Hopefully I have somebody. Hopefully I have some money that I can go out and spend on one. So small forward. Dylan Brooks honestly can be a small forward. He's 6'6". Sign Dylan Brooks. Hopefully he accepts this deal, and he does. Let's move him to small forward. And hopefully this team is all set. Small 40 actually goes up to a 79 overall. So this team is all set, and I'll see you guys at the start of the 3rd and final year. So the rotation is all set. 3rd and final season. Kyrie Irving, Victor Oladipo, new look backcourt. Really excited to see how they can do together. Cam Reddish going to be starting at small forward. Larry Markkinen and then Andre Drummond. I'm pretty excited to see how these two compare. I mean, we have a really solid stretch forward in Larry Markkinen and can spread the floor. Real good three-point shooter, and then we have a really solid rebounding center in Andre Drummond, so I think those two should match well. Off the bench, Wendell Carter Jr. and Miles Turner, two big men, going to be our 6th and 7th man, respectively. Then Buddy Hield, going to be a really good 8th man, and then Dylan Brooks, solid as well. So really excited to see how this team can do. Hopefully go win a championship, and I will see you guys at the end of the 3rd and final season. So it was a pretty good 3rd and final year, 64-18, looking like the new starters are definitely improving the team. Steph Curry puts up almost 40 points and wins MVP. Anthony Edwards, Dennis Schroeder, Kawhi, Zion Williamson, the most improved, Jesus Christ. And Popovich does win Coach of the Year for us in Chicago. So we obviously end as the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, probably best record in the NBA. Well, was by 2 games, not obviously with the Warriors. But Kyrie and Oladipo respectively led us in scoring. Then it was Markkinen, Drummond, Cam Reddish. I would like to see a few more points, but there's a lot of elite scorers on this team, and then the rest of the stats for the guys respectively down there. So rebounds was Drummond, assists was Kyrie. First round of the playoffs, not the easiest matchup, taking on Philadelphia. They have Simmons. I'm probably sure they still have Jimmy Butler. I don't know why I couldn't just face like Miami or like just Cleveland or something. Like, not Philadelphia. Please don't do it to me. Thank you. Okay, well now we get to face Cleveland, which I'm sure is even easier, but this game sometimes just doesn't make much sense. I would like if they could just kind of totally redo it in 2K20. Probably not going to happen because they don't care about my league. Like this in Madden, like Madden franchise, just EA and 2K combined just do not care about like franchise and my league. Like they just don't. But what are you going to do? We took Kyrie from the Celtics, so I don't really know how they're in the East Finals, but they are. We're up 3 on them. Don't think it's going to be too much of a challenge. I would much rather face OKC, so if they could win, that would be much appreciated. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. Thank you. So now taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Not amazing team to take on. I'd much rather face like the Suns, but again, way better to face than the Warriors. So let's take them on right now. We win game 1. I will hop in if I have to. We win game 2. We lose game 3. I'm probably going to hop into this no matter what. Just because this video is not very long and I would like to get it some gameplay. Can't hurt. So this is a very low scoring affair. And okay, well, it's a 4-point game. 4 minutes left. I'll see you guys in the game. All right, so here in the game, I want to make sure the starters are in. So obviously, oh my, what in the world? Okay, well, that's not what I meant to do. Is Kyrie really not in right now? Man, just like, what is this stupidity? It just makes no sense. Larry Markkinen up, and he's going to get the foul and one. Let's go, baby. Come on now. Larry Markkinen to the free throw line. Let me make sure the starters are in. Well, I don't really have any choice right now. Hopefully, Kyrie just entered the game. And free throw is up, and free throw is good. Also, I'll show you guys, I am playing, I believe it should be on Superstar. Oh, it's on Hall of Fame, but even worse. I'm going to be playing on Superstar because that's what I always play on. So it's now a 1-point game. I think that went pretty well. Paul George looks like he's in at point guard. Interesting enough. Oladipo on Russell Westbrook. And, oh my God, Andre Drummond just destroyed him. But, okay, Kyrie's got 23 on the night. You can't see because my face cam is in the way. Russ, please miss free throws right now. Oh my, the back of his head looks like a 2K8 graphic. Like, just not very good graphics. But I think, again, we can talk. He misses. We can talk about the kind of fit that Cam Reddish would be with the Bulls. I think he'd be a great fit. Honestly, another scorer, another really, really solid player. He kind of gets, like, overlooked at Duke just because they have Zion and RJ Barrett, clearly. But I think he would be a really good fit with this Bulls team. They obviously need another superstar. Well, potential superstar. But I don't really think they're going to be a big free agent market just because of how bad they are. I mean, I know Chicago is not a horrible city to play in, like, at all. But I just... Okay. So that just happened. But I don't think they're going to be getting any superstars this year in free agency. Like, maybe, like, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of somebody, and I honestly can't. So I think going youth movement for them and maybe eventually trading maybe one of their young guys for a superstar that, like, wants out could be a pretty good option. Okay. Kick it back out. Larry Markkinen on Jeremy Grant. Like, this is just... Oh, my God. This game just cheesed me, bruh. Roll to the rim. Drummond. What in the world? What? Bro, left joystick is moving forward, and you just end up taking a shot. It makes no sense, but that's this game for you. I also haven't played in a minute, so that's going to go in. Yeah, I knew that. Oh, this game sometimes just pisses me off a lot. So, let's see. Kyrie Irving, do your thing here. Put him in the bag, and... Alright, Russ. Like, oh, I got to drive to the rim on Russell Westbrook because he needs to foul out. Kyrie, first free throw is up. First free throw is good, making it a 3-point game. Hopefully we can get both of these to go. Second one is up and also good. So back to a 2-point game. I'm going to try to drive on Russell Westbrook when I get the ball back just because I want him to foul out. And that would be very... Oh, my... He's so freaking fast, bro. Is this Hamidou Diallo? I believe it is. Steven Adams can take that shot if he wants. Oladipo. That's great. Are you kidding me? Dude. Oh, this game kills me sometimes. This game kills me. All right, we're going to go ISO in hopes of that we can... Drummond, move your fat ass out of my way in hopes that we can maybe get... Okay, well, they're not going to... Good board marking and get the pushback to go, but I wanted a foul. That's all I really want, just because Russ will be out of the game. We don't have to worry about his stupid cheese and BS. So carry on Russ is not the ideal thing. I would probably prefer to have Oladipo on him. What in the... Bro, I'm not even using Kyrie, and it's still cheesing. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Game plan, matchups, Westbrook, Oladipo, Irving, Diallo. That makes it so much easier for me now. I can have a really good defender in Victor Oladipo and Russell Westbrook. Probably what they would do in a real life situation anyway. So Drummond, give me the pick, please. Can I have like a real pick? Like, what is this shit? Drummond go up for the layup, and like, they need to fix gameplay. They do. Like, I know not every shot in the world is going to go in, but around the rim under Drummond, so what, 7 feet tall? Like, he can hit a contested layup over somebody. Like, it happens. I think it's almost like some parts of this game are almost more realistic on like pro or rookie. Like, I don't know what to do about something like that. Like, there's just small things about this game, man, that just don't make it that fun to play as a user, and I think that's why everybody hates it. Like, just the gameplay. Like, I don't get gameplay a lot, but when I do, I know I'm horrible, but it's also just like, come on with some things. Like, it reaches a point where you're just like, this is super unrealistic, and this is supposed to be the most realistic basketball game in the world. Besides NBA Live, of course, yeah. Okay, I don't even know what to do with that. If we were winning by a lot, don't get me wrong, I'd be using Cam Reddish like 1000%. Oladipo, like, what is... So that goes in. But a contested layup with Drummond doesn't. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain when I get lucky. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I am loving this. This is awesome. I definitely gave way too much gameplay. Grant's going to miss the free throw, though. Still a 4-point game. Kyrie... Oh, okay. So that happened. I just feel awful for Victor Oladipo, though, man. That injury did not look pretty at all, and I hope he comes back and becomes himself. The Pacers have horrible luck with injuries. Paul George, I think there was one other that I'm forgetting, and then, okay, good block marketing, and then obviously now Oladipo, which is just really sucks to see. Oladipo, come on, hit a 3. Let's go, baby. Giving us the lead. 1:16 left to go on this one. Man has got that clutch gene. Pretty happy I traded him, or traded for him, obviously, Levine. But I think we probably got this one in the bag if I can just lock down Hamidou Diallo right here. They're going to go to Russ in the post on Oladipo. I don't think... There's no way. Like, okay, thank you. Kyrie, we're going to slow it down a little bit. We're going to push it up to Oladipo. We're going to take our time now, just because obviously Russell Westbrook isn't covering Victor Oladipo. What in the world? I feel like they haven't used Paul George at all. Cameron Reddish has low-key got 18 points on the night. Okay, where in the world is Drummond? Russell, what? It should be. Why is it not Oladipo on him? Thank you. That's what I want. Cameron Reddish is tired. That's a little bit unfortunate. He's got a big assignment here in his first NBA Finals against Paul George. Okay. Russ, I need you to miss one. I really do. I need you to miss a free throw here. Oh, I get really thirsty doing gameplay. First free throw is up, and first free throw is good. Please miss the second one. I don't really want to have to go down and win the next going in. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it wasn't. I don't want a timeout. I'm not making this any longer than it already is. Kyrie Irving, a 2-for-1 would be nice, but I think it's a little bit too close time-wise for that. So I'm just going to go pick here from Drummond, roll to the rim. Kyrie Irving up, and it's in. Let's go, baby. Thunder going to take a timeout. I'll be back in a second. All right, here we go. 23 seconds left. They're going to obviously have the last shot here. Got to lock up. I like that Oladipo is on Russell Westbrook, former teammates, obviously, in Oklahoma City for, I think, 1 year, maybe 2 years. What is... Oh, this fucking game is going to be the death of me. I probably should have put in, like, Miles Turner or Wendell Carter Jr., somebody who's better at defense than Larry Markkanen's foreign ass. Man, come on. That's just awful. That's just awful. I mean, it's got to be Kyrie. It's got to be. Obviously, they're going to put Westbrook on him. They want me to go over here for some unknown reason. I'm not taking a 3, so I don't really know what this is. Roll, Larry Markkinen. Roll. Thank you. Up. Easy slam. 4 seconds left. They're going to take another timeout. I'll stick with you guys through this. Come on. Come on, man. Give me something. Give me something here. I'm going to probably put in my defensive lineup now that I learned my mistake. I think that's probably like Chris Dunn would be nice here, but what are you going to do? Defense includes pretty much everybody. But yeah, it's the same lineup except for Larry Markkinen. We're going to throw those guys in there. Wendell Carter Jr., obviously a way better defender than Larry Markkinen. I'm not going to let Russ get the ball. I'm going to try not to let Paul George get the ball. Oh, my. Bruh, that's going in. Yep. This man's just spun me out of my shoes. Oh, God, this game just kills me. I'm going to try to go for like an alley-oop. Probably not going to happen. I'm going to put the starters back in the game, but well, I hope I don't blow this now. Can I like get like a quick alley-oop to Drummond? That went well. I'll see you guys in the next game. Wait, we won that game? Wait, what the how on God's green earth did we win that game? Well, Kyrie was the finals MVP. What was the final score? It went into overtime? What in the world could have possibly even happened? Alright, well, we won. Okay, well, we won a championship, I guess, but didn't really earn it, but still, nonetheless, this was the Cameron Reddish Bulls rebuild. I think this team came out really, really solid. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Let me know what other prospect rebuilds you want to see down below in the comment section. It's going to be RJ Barrett in the next one, so let me know what team you want me to use with him. Probably going to end up being the Atlanta Hawks, but any other suggestions will be taken into consideration. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. If you guys need, make sure to subscribe. Go follow me on Twitter. Link is always in the description. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section, and I will catch you guys all in the next one.